Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Readers Hub. Today we are going to start with a book, Being Love by B.K. Shivani. We have been already uploading videos on this book. We have a WhatsApp channel. The link is also given in this YouTube channel. You can join to it. We started with this book in January and we used to conduct sessions in the evening. That time we didn't have our YouTube channel. On recommendation of some people, we have started this YouTube channel and we are recording our sessions from then. But the previous chapters which we have completed isn't recorded. So today onwards, we are trying to cover all the chapters and complete a playlist on this book. So let's get started. This is the book Being Love, Creating Beautiful Relationships by Sister B.K. Shivani. This is actually a series of Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. This book is really very beautiful and we will learn a lot from this book. We will learn the true definition of love, the love which we already carry in ourselves, and then we can quench our thirst of love and also of others. We will be able to learn many things, many beliefs which are blocking our original flow of love. We are all souls and full of love, and this book will help us to connect to our original source of love. So let us start with the first chapter. Relationship is a connection between two souls. Said already, we are all souls. And the relation between two souls. What does it mean? That we are not in a relationship, person to person, role to role, but soul to soul. The original goodness of relationship provides us with love, happiness, satisfaction, and a sense of purpose. So let us come together to restore the original goodness of relationships. A relationship is a connection between two souls. Important question. I thought being love is all about the quality of the soul internal, and forging a relationship means to talk and behave well with others on the outside. I separated the two things. Suresh Oberoi is saying that he thought that being love is the quality of the soul. We separated the two things which are love and relationship. Love is the original quality of all the souls, as we have already discussed, and for relationships, his thought was that it means to talk and behave well with others. So let us see what Sister Shivani is saying on this. When we focus on talking, behaving with others, It means we are investing so much on the exteriors of the building. Exteriors of the building and our thoughts, which are the foundation of our relationship. A thought is not more important, it is singularly most important aspect in building a relationship. So, a relationship is essentially an exchange of energy between two souls. Of energy means it means that all the thoughts which we create for others has some sort of energy in it, whether it is a positive thought or a negative thought. If I am creating a good thought, an empowering thought for you, it means that it is a positive energy that I am sending you. On the other hand, if I am creating some critical, judgmental thoughts for you, it carries the negative energy to you, and you'll be able to sense the vibration of this thought. All our efforts into perfecting the exteriors of the building while paying very little attention to its invisible foundation. Exteriors of the building means when we focus on how we talk, how we behave, how we exchange gifts with each other. All these are exteriors of the building. While we pay very little attention to its invisible foundation. We already know that the foundation of a relationship is the quality of thoughts the souls create for each other. Why it is said that it is invisible foundation? Because our thoughts cannot be seen by anyone. So it is invisible, but it is the foundation. So a thought is singularly most important aspect in building a relationship. Let us experiment with the belief that relationships are what we think of others and not what we say or do to them. So all will experiment with this. That in all our relationships with everyone, we will experiment with the belief that our relationships are based on our thinking, our thoughts for each other, and not what we say or do to them. So we will take this homework with us from today's session. First, operation, then we can focus on the building. First, we have to strengthen the foundation. It means that we have to clean our thoughts. Clean our thoughts for the other person, or we can say the other soul. That's how we can strengthen the focus on the building. Then we can focus on what we say or do to them. Since childhood, we are taught the art of speaking. Art of speaking. Since childhood, we are taught the art of speaking. We use the courtesies like please, thank you since childhood. But we are never taught the art of thinking. So, where can one learn the art of thinking? This must be the question arising in everybody's head now. We ourselves have to check our thinking because no one else can see our thoughts. See how important this line is. We ourselves have to check our thinking because no one else can see our thoughts. I alone know what gets manufactured in my mind, so I have to set it right myself. It all starts with thoughts. I thought develops likely feelings. Then it gets into action through words, behavior. So we have to set it right at the thought level. When we do that, our other karma, like our words, our actions, are automatically set right. The energy our thoughts carry automatically radiates to others and reaches them much before our words and actions. No, most people think that what we are thinking for the other person will not reach them. But Sister Shivani says that the energy our thoughts carry automatically radiates to others and reaches them much before our words and actions. So, how important our thoughts are? Law of reciprocity. It means when I am thinking about something negative for you, when I'm creating something negative for you in my thought energy, and it reaches you, and you are unaware. Then you will also start creating negative thoughts for me. Then that negative thought will reach me, and it will increase the number of negative thoughts for you in me. Then it will reach you, and a loop of high negative energy is created. Then it serves as the foundation of our relationship. Law of reciprocity is only applicable if both the parties are unaware. If we are conscious enough, then we can change the quality of our thoughts at the thought level itself. And then this negative energy loop will not get created. Does distance play a role in this transfer of energy? Suresh Oberoi said is asking the thought energy, the energy which radiates through our thoughts. Does distance play a role in it? Sister Shivani is replying, it is comparable to an SMS. It means for whom the SMS, that person is bound to receive that SMS or that thought. This is called communication through thought power. It is commonly called telepathy. The number of thoughts we create for others far exceeds the number of words we say to them. Thus, the impact of thoughts is greater. We can check this with our we check this with ourselves. We think a lot. We think throughout the day. We create a lot of thoughts for someone, but our interaction with them is short. So the number of thoughts far exceeds the number of words we say to them. Thus, the impact of thoughts is greater. Impact of thoughts is greater on our relationship. We around 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. Underline this. We create around 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. This is a huge number. We create this much thoughts. And when we don't like someone, then it is a general tendency that we think a lot about them. So we can create n number of thoughts for them. And then we create Many negative thoughts for someone, it serves as the foundation of our relationship with them. So Rishabh Roy is asking, so we must get tired by thinking? He is asking, if we are creating so many thoughts, then we must get tired by thinking. To which Sister Shivani is replying, it depends on the quality of thoughts we create. It is so true. It depends on the quality of thoughts we create. If the quality of our thoughts is good, we are creating healthy, empowering thoughts, then we will not get tired by thinking. On the other hand, if we are creating negative thoughts for someone, if we are creating disempowering, critical, judgmental thoughts, then we will get tired or exhausted. And the number of thoughts also depends on the energy of our thoughts. Because when we are thinking negative, then it is a general tendency that we will, but when we are creating positive thoughts, then the number of thoughts will get reduced. From today, let us focus on the foundation thoughts and the building words actions would be taken care of automatically. तो यूट्यूब में है ना यूट्यूब में है ना चैनल वो बुक खत्म होने वाली है पुराना वाला कौन था यूट्यूब में तो वो रिकॉर्ड कर दी पुराना वो रिकॉर्ड कर दिए हाँ वो तेरी पढ़ाई है क्या नहीं वो तो अभी रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ पहले तो पढ़ रही थी ना ये वो कैसे पढ़ा गया तेरा बड़ा साफ खुद ना इतनी देर 1 घंटा लगा रही है किनार मम्मी मैं बीच में बंद कर रही हूँ पॉज कर रही हूँ फिर कुछ मत बोलो अभी तेरा कपड़ा साफ कौन कर दिया तेरे गंदा गंदा क्यों रखा है बोल तो कर क्या रही थी 1 घंटा तक अरे देख जुकाम लग गई नहीं गया कर वो ठीक से धोया कर कपड़ा कपड़ा ठीक से धोया कर बस तुम आदमी नहीं बोला वो तो अपना आप समझ लो कितनी बार तो तुम समझा दिया चीज Homework with us. Let us focus on the foundation thoughts and the building words actions would be taken care of automatically. So we will take a 24 hours homework that we will be aware of our thoughts, the quality of thoughts we are creating for everyone. We will take care of the quality of our thoughts and see that it is all positive and empowering. And then we don't need to focus on the building because our thoughts generate our words, actions, feelings. So it would be taken care of automatically. So let us have a meditation on strengthening the foundation of our relationships. Sit back comfortably. I am a soul, the power that brings forward. From today, I'll have the awareness that my every thought is the energy that I create and radiate to the world. Think of thoughts I create for others through they may be doing anything. My thoughts for them. They may be doing anything, but what are my thoughts for them? From today, I have the awareness that what I think of others, foundation of my relationship with them. What I add to this foundation is my choice. Today, throughout, I will lovingly check my thoughts for everyone. Actually change those. The foundation of my relationships is my choice and creation. The foundation of my relationships is my choice and my creation. I have the power to heal my relationships. From today, every thought that I add to this foundation will be clean, pure, and shanti. These are mantras for being loved for a quick revision. A relationship is beyond labels and rules like parent child, husband wife. It is a connection between a soul and another soul. A relationship is not limited to what we speak, and it is about how we think and feel for each other. A relationship is an exchange of thought and energy between souls. Our thoughts are the foundation of our relationships. We cannot hide our thoughts, they will radiate to people. The quantity of thoughts will radiate, trigger similar quality of thoughts about us in the other person. This is called law of reciprocity. So we are starting on this journey of being love. I hope that we all will be able to find the love inside us, the the soulful love, because we all are souls full of seven divine virtues, which are purity, power, peace, love, happiness, blessings, and wisdom. This emerge all these seven qualities and delete all our limited beliefs. So let us start with this journey with sections as a revision of the chapters. Because we have already completed these chapters in detail in our group. In this recording series, we will cover 2 to 3 chapters per day. So, conversation. I assume it is fine to be angry with others while showing respect to them externally. This training, which we got from childhood and from what we observed around us, has remained with us. With a nice quote, beautiful thoughts are beautiful people. Shivana. Let us make this quote a mantra. I want to be someone who the world accepts and appreciates. But we are looking at it. But we are looking at it from a physical. Look at our position, costume, car, and overall lifestyle. We thought they earned us appreciation, acceptance, and respect. Now you shared this beautiful quote. Beautiful thoughts are beautiful people. It means if we want to be beautiful and earn everyone's love and respect, there is only one mantra. Think beautiful. It is difficult to hold on to beautiful thoughts. Even after meditation, I turn to the old patterns of thinking when I even if I come across just a picture of someone around me, I get overwhelmed by angry thoughts. I want to seem finished. When you see the picture, you create an angry thought. He did this to me. This thought will not stop here. The next thought I get, what is admired? Where is this person happy despite having none? So you put a question mark even on God. I want to see this person punished. Such angry thoughts go on continuously. You get this chain of thoughts. He was bad to me. If karma philosophy works, he should also suffer, and so on. During this is how many of us think during the day. Such thoughts trigger an endless chain of similar thoughts and generate negative feelings. By creating these thoughts, we become anti-God and anti-love karma. Most importantly, such thoughts make us anti-self. How do I become anti-self? Who felt the pain while creating these thoughts? Who created the anger inside? The person's past behavior made me angry. I got angry with him and felt the pain. But who is creating the anger now due to his past action? The anger was created due to his behavior. I'll not call it my creation. The thought automatically came to my mind. Is it possible to create some other thoughts on thing the same quantum? The thoughts did not come from an external source. These thoughts were first created in the past due to certain situations, then later they were repressed in my memory. Today, when I see that person's photo, they resurface. But who first created the thoughts that were repressed? Situation. These are things. There are things that come to us from outside and those that we send out. Situations when people come from outside, what we get from them is not in our control, but what goes out from us and such as what we think of them is in our control, right? No, what we give out. We also output our control. Just as a blessing is automatically worked in our heart, negative feelings too get generated. The blessing is a someone in response to his good behavior towards you. But who created that good thought? The thought happens inside me on its own. Okay, let us not talk about thoughts. Whatever you speak, whose creation is it? Mine. Can you choose our words or are they automatic? They are an automatic response to a situation. This Again, if something is automatic, if something is automatic, there is no room for creative. Then we would not have the power to choose what we say. What are we are aware of what is happening outside. But are we aware of what is happening inside our mind? We are aware of what tomorrow. We are aware that we are creating our words. Most of my words are my relations with others are involved in the same reactions. What whose reactions are, I think they are automatic reaction to others' action. It is similar to the eyes closing involuntarily if an insect is about your words could be a reaction, but they are not automatic. Let us take your example. If an insect is about to enter your eye, your body creates an automatic response. Now you create an I am in the same situation. I'll just stay away. Can that happen? Yes, I'll be able to do it. If it this means we have a choice. When we operate in the inner world, we repeat a pattern that we have used several times. We repeat a pattern that we have used several times. It's just like the body responding with a reflex action when not to enter the eye. The same happens when someone says something unpleasant that the fire automated word. I consciously decide today that instead of reacting, I'll deal with the same situation differently. Then I'm using my choice of action. Like, it's my choice to respond differently. Responsibility for this choice. When repeated over time, this new choice will become a habit and an automatic response. This means we are choosing to create our habit. So we have completed the first chapter summary. Let us start the second chapter. Thoughts, words, actions are my creation. What was the homework that we took from the first chapter? Is the power of thoughts, because thought serves as the foundation of our relationships with other beings. So we will keep checking on our thoughts for others. Let us start the second chapter. Suresh Abhiraj is asking, I assume it is fine to be angry with others by showing respect to them externally. This training, which we got from childhood and from what we observed around us, has remained with us. Now, changing it seems difficult. So, he is saying that we can show respect to others externally, but internally we can be angry with them. This is his old belief. This was his old belief. This is the training of most of us that we feel certain quality of thoughts, but we do completely opposite with them, like showering sweet lies. So this has remained with us because it is our training from childhood. Now changing it seems difficult. Now we have to change this. I read a nice quote, beautiful thoughts are beautiful people. So Sister Shivani have been conditioned to think that what we have acquired in this world, whether it is position, costume, car, lifestyle, has all earned us respect, appreciation, acceptance. But actually, what earns us people's appreciation, respect, and acceptance? It is the quality of our thoughts. That's why this quote is beautiful thoughts are beautiful people, and all respects, appreciates them. So, Sister Shivani is saying, let us make this quote the mantra of our life. Thoughts are beautiful people. If you want to be beautiful and earn everyone's love and respect, there is only one mantra. Think beautiful. So, this also has showed us the significance of our thoughts to think beautiful, and it will make us love and respect. Suresh Abhyas is sharing his life experience that there is some person who has wronged him in the past, and whenever he get across his or her picture, negative thoughts get triggered in his mind and he wants to see him punished. Sister Shivani is asking, this all happens because when you see that picture, you create an angry thought, he did this to me. This thought will not stop here. When Suresh is saying, he create the next thought, If God is unbiased, why is this person happy despite having wronged me? So you have put a question mark even on God. I want to see this person punished. Such angry thoughts go on continuously. As discussed in the first chapter, the number of thoughts depends on the quality of the thought created. So, this is an angry thought, a kind of a negative thought. When we create negative thought, its intensity increases, and then a chain of negative thoughts get created. Like he was bad to me, if karma philosophy works, he should also suffer. This all happens with us, right? Such thoughts trigger an endless chain of similar thoughts and generate negative feelings. So our thoughts generate our feelings. If the quality of our thoughts is negative, we will feel negative for the other. By creating these thoughts, Suresh Sen is saying we become anti-God and anti-law of karma. Then Sister Shivani is saying most importantly, such thoughts make us anti-self, anti-self, against ourselves. How do I become anti-self? Who felt the pain? Because of creation of such negative thoughts, we generate negative feelings, and those negative feelings create pain inside us. So, who felt the pain? If I create such kind of thoughts, I'll feel such kind of things, and the pain will be created inside me. So, I'm punishing myself because of somebody else's karma. That person's past behavior made me angry. Then Suresh is saying that person's past behavior made me angry. I got angry with him and felt the pain. So, he is putting that whole blame on the person. Now we will see how beautifully Sister Shivani will make him change his thoughts. The anger was created due to his behavior. I not call it my creation. The thought automatically came to my mind. This is all of our condition. We all think that the thoughts automatically get generated in our mind in response to certain situation or some people's behavior. Mr. Shivani is saying, is it possible to create some other thoughts on seeing the same photo? The thought did not come from an external source. Because thoughts are our internal creation. The thoughts were first created in the past due to certain situations, then later they were repressed in my memory. So it all happens with us when we are living in a situation and we create the negative thoughts for the first time. It gets repressed in our memory. And when we talk about that scene later in our life, everything is relieved. Every thought that we have created in the past gets resurfaced and we relive those moments again. And then we also create such kind of thoughts. Pain is also generated. So it all happens like this. Sister Shivani is asking who created firstly. This is Suresh Oberoi is saying the creation of that thought was dependent on the situation. In situation I is explaining, there are things that come to us from outside and those that we send out. So there are two things. First, what comes to us from outside and what gets outside from us. Situation and people come from outside. What we get from them is not in our control. So our control is not in the external. Our control is inside us, and what is inside us? It is our thoughts, what we think for others, for people, for situation. What goes out from others, such as what we think of them, is in our control, right? Suresh Chari saying, no, what we leave out may also not be in our control, just as a blessing is automatically worked in our heart, negative feelings do get generated on that own. A blessing is a good thought you have. or someone in response to his good behavior towards you. But who creates that good thought? That the thought happens inside me on its own. Shivani is asking, can we choose our words or are they automatic? They are an automatic response to a situation. This means we are living in the unaware mode. If we think something is automatic, there is no room for choice. If we think that something is automatic, like if we are saying the thought happens inside us on its own, or that thought automatically got triggered inside me, my word was automatic, I just reacted. It all means that we are in unaware mode. And when we are in the unaware mode, we do something without realizing what we are doing, what we are thinking. If we are living in the automatic mode, there is no room for our choice. What we want to do is not known to us at that time if we are living in the unaware mode. Automatic reaction to others' action, it is similar like the eyes closing involuntarily if an insect is about to enter them. Suresh sir has given this example. If an insect is going to enter in my eye, I will automatically close my eyes. My sister Shivani is asking, if an insect is about to enter your eye, your body creates an automatic response. Now you create a thought. The next time I am in the same situation, I just sit stable. Can that happen? What does this line signify? The next time I am in the same situation. Let us take some situation in our life, some past situation where our response was not right according to us. Let us take that situation and create a thought. The next time I am in the same situation, I just sit still. What does it mean? That I will not react like I reacted in the past. I just sit still. Can that happen? Yes, I'll be able to do it. If we create such thought, then we will be able to do it. If we are completely determined to do it, then we will be able to do it. This means we have a choice. This means we have a choice. What we want to do is in our control. We are not in the unaware mode. Let us understand this all. Firstly, when we react to certain situation, first our reaction comes, and then when we react, we get depleted. Our soul battery gets depleted. Then we repeat that action further. Means we keep reacting to situation and people's actions. And with repetition, it becomes a habit. So first comes our reaction, then depletion of our soul battery, and then repetition, further repetition of that reaction, and then it becomes our habit. When it becomes our habit, we keep justifying it. Like if we are saying that that person did something wrong, then it is natural for me to think negative about it. If we keep on justifying our wrong actions, then we get weakened again and become more reactive. Now, we have to understand that instead of reaction, we have our own choice of action. When we repeat an act several times, it becomes part of our automatic role. When it becomes a habit, then it becomes automatic. Then we do not need to do any effort to keep to repeat that action because it becomes a habit, whether it is a good habit or bad habit. So we must understand that our power is with ourselves. It is my choice of action. And when we decide that whatever I am doing is my choice, we take responsibility for the self. And when we take responsibility for the self, this means we are choosing to create our habits. So, how beautiful it is means we are choosing to create our own habits. What we need to do, everything I do, my thoughts, words, and actions are my creation. So, I have my choice. I am the master of my mind. I am the creation of my thoughts, words, and actions. I am choosing my own habits. I am a powerful soul. We can use this affirmation. If, however, we think that habits exist on their own or things happen automatically, then we will not have any choice to exercise. We would then not be able to change anything. If, on the other hand, we are in the unaware mode, we think that it all happens automatically, then we have no choice, then we will feel like nothing's our own, then nothing's our fault. So we will stay that the way we have always been. Those habits will be reinforced due to repetition. If we are in the other mode, we are doing some wrong things, we have some bad habits, and then we justify ourselves and repeat those habits, it gets reinforced. So, who is the creation? Who is creating your words? I am. Now, Suresh is accepting that he is the creator of his words. This is always the case, irrespective of the stimulus. What was the stimulus in this chapter? We have first discussed the picture of that person. So, irrespective of the stimulus, we all have some stimulus and triggers in our life. Irrespective of the stimulus, we are the creator of our thoughts, words, and actions. We should repeat these things. We should keep that in mind so that our choice, our power lies with ourselves. Yes, we choose what to speak with whom depending on who they are. Then Sister Shivani is saying, if you have spoken rudely to someone yesterday, then it is your creation. If that person is not talking to you properly today, can you speak nicely to him? Yes, I can. So this means we can choose to alter our creation. Like if yesterday we have spoken rudely, now understanding that we should not have done that thing, we can talk nicely to that person today. So we can choose to alter our creation. Similar is the case of everyone's life. We can choose to alter our creation because the power lies with action. The moment we realize that our words and actions are our own creation, power comes back to us. Our power comes back to us with this realization. Otherwise, we'll keep blaming people and situations for our thoughts, words, and actions. Now we can consciously create the thoughts. Sister Shivani is giving some affirmations for Surosa's case about the picture. Now, what kind of thoughts he needs to create? When I see the same photo now, my thoughts will be of a different quality irrespective of what happened years ago. I'll not allow that person or memory to make me go through those feelings all over again. So these are all powerful affirmations. We all can use such kind of affirmations for our situation. The more we react, the more depleted we get. With every reaction, our power gets depleted. So understand this and keep it in mind. If we do not lose our originality, it will start to fade away. What is our originality? We all have good qualities. But if we are not using those qualities, like the power of our thoughts, uh, peace, love, happiness, we all have those original qualities. But if we are not using them in our thoughts, words, and deed, like compassion, if we are not, if instead of compassion, we are creating anger, so we are not using our original beautiful qualities, then it will start to fade away. So we must keep our originality. We must repeat our karma with all those pure energies to reinforce them again, to emerge them in our life. In your profession as a movie actor, if another actor is not performing well, what would you do? Suresh Roy is an actor. So Sister Shivani is asking, if another actor is not performing well, what will you do? I'll focus on my role. I will focus on my role. Now assume that we all are actors in our life. We all are playing a drama and we all are actors. If our co-actors, maybe our family, friends, or anybody else, is not performing well and we are blaming them for our bad performance, then we will not be called a good actor. Who is a good actor? A good actor is one who can give his best performance irrespective of external constraints. What are these external constraints? These are people and situation. Irrespective of everything, a good actor always performs his best. So we should all, so we need to become a good actor in our life. And how can we become a good actor if someone else is not performing good? Just keep the awareness on myself. Keep the awareness on myself and not judge the other person, not blame the other person. Just keep the awareness on yourself and you'll be able to rock it. If you are a good performer, a powerful soul that does not blame others, who is a powerful soul who does not blame others for its performance, you'll be able to maneuver through the scene creatively. If some scene in our life is not so good for us, if it is challenging for us, if we are a good performer, we can creatively manage to get out of that scene. Anything that remains unused for long will fade away with time. So we should always use our original beautiful qualities. And with frequent use, it will become our habit and will empower us. So let us do a meditation. Sit back comfortably, close your eyes throughout the day. Let me look at every scene of life as part of a drama. Everyone around me, whether in family or at workplace, is my co-actor. Keeping focus on the self, I am a powerful, irrespective of how my co-actors perform, my thoughts, words, and actions are my creation. Let me look at myself through the day. Whatever other actors may say, my performance would be unaffected, stable, focused, concentrated on my role, my performance, thoughts, and behavior are my creation. Shine. Eight mantras for being loved. People's behavior towards us is an external force and not in our control. The thought we create in response to that is an internal energy, which is completely our choice. Thinking, speaking, behaving in the same manner repeatedly becomes a habit and it soon becomes an automated way of responding. We are the creators of all our habitual responses and we can choose to change them. We can choose to change them. This is so important. We can alter our creation. Remember? We can alter our creation if we have done something wrong in the past and we have realized it. So then we can alter our creation by changing our response to them. When we blame people for the way we respond, we give away our power to them. With blaming, we give away our power, and with self responsibility, we get the power back. So we should always take responsibility for the self.
¿Qué? ¿Qué? के नहीं, रुको ना 2 मिनट। उठ गई भाई। उधर ही वहां नीचे इधर ना धो गई।
Hmm. हाँ।
बहुत दर्द रही है।
हाँ।
तो काल करना पता भी जाना है।
कट।
वो फेस कराना है।
लखोटिया।
हम्म।
तो पूछना कर से।
हम्म।
लखोटिया फोन करके।
फोन करें बोलो बिंदी खाना पड़ेगा एक बार पड़ती।
मैं फोन करके ही पूछ के गई थी।
ये नाम बताओ भी टेस्ट को।
SGPT SGOT।
टेस्ट हो गया वो टेस्ट मान लो।
हाँ।
हैं?
हाँ मेरी रिपोर्ट भी है।
मैं तो खुद जान तो सुन कर लेती।
के।
और पूजा बोली फोन करना से वो कौन बतावा है।
मैं तो
पूछ
फोन
रानो
करके ही
कुछ
पूछ के गई थी।
क्या पूछ रानो कुछ काल पूजा पूछ रही है।
अच्छा। तो क्या बोलो।
आज भी 2 दिन मिलेगा।
मेरा भी यही था। दोपहर तक। मैं दोपहर में ही टेस्ट करा के गई
तो
थी।
तू बात पूछी फिर ये बता देती। जब मैं भी फोन कर पूछी। तो दिखाई
मैं
ही नहीं
क्यों
वीडियो।
बता देती, मैं थान बता तो दी थी मेरा
फिर वीडियो
कोटियाम
कॉल
करी
पर तो
थी।
फालतू बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं हो।
थे मन पूछ लेता ना।
पूछी तो थी तो मैं।
मेरे से कब पूछा था कि मैं फोन करके गई कि मैं क्या गई।
अब
मेरे
बात
से कौन
बीती नहीं
पूछा।
बीती नहीं हो जाती तो कल भी नहीं दिखाना है। मैं तो बिन बोली के फोन कर पूछ ली। तो वह बोला क्या बिन को फोन करा बता रहे यार पूछ रहा पड़ती बोला क्या पर्ची पर लिखे वो देख लो कुछ बताओ। आठ बजे होंगे 3 बजे तक बताइए बस कोई तेज लोगे टाइम शुरू है दिन या बात हो जाती नहीं।
मैं दोपहर में गई थी टेस्ट कराने, वो बात तो पता ही है।
तू किसी टाइम गई
और
दिन
खा
छोड़
पी के गई थी मैं तो अच्छे
दिन
से।
तू किसी टाइम गई दिन छोड़ बात है कि मतलब इतना बजे से इतना बजे तक जा सके मतलब बाबा चलो बेरो ना मैं तो ध्यान दो नहीं चीज को मैं नहीं ध्यान बोल मैं आपको जल्दी जाना होगा तो जल्दी भी उठ जाओ काम रखिए हुए और नहीं फिर आपको तू अंदाजो बताई कितना रुपये बताई तो कितना रुपये बताई थी
मेरे रुपया कौन बताई, मैं बोली मेरे पास पर्ची है देख के बता।
तो
दो
थोड़ा
सौ के
कितना रुपये
करीब।
लग गया बता
200 के करीब ही था। 100 दो
बता
सौ
300 रुपये बता रही है
300 200 कुछ था ना।
300 रुपये बता रही है बुद्धा तो कुछ है 300 क्या इतनी सारी बात हो जाती नहीं अपनी जब दिन दिखाना दिन पूछ लो कौन पर तो दिन कौन पर तो
तो थे
बाबू
लोग भी तो पूछा करो।
बाबी बोली बा बोली कि नहीं जो पूछ रहा पड़ती मैं तो बिन क्यों फोन कर पूछ ले क्योंकि अब टेस्ट को नाम नहीं हो जो वो चीज बोलो ना मन तो सही तरीके से आवल लोगों ने क्या बोला जरा तो बोले बताइए लेकिन मन तो याद हो नहीं मैं क्या बता सकूं टेस्ट बताई अच्छा नाम बता तो
SGPT SGOT।
ये
SGPT SGOT।
एच एच डी
SG
एच एच जी
SGPT।
एच जी पी टी फिर
और SGOT।
एस जी ओ टी
एक में P है एक में O है बस।
मगज बनाना हुआ है ना
नहीं।
हाँ
नहीं।
चल मगज बनाना बताऊंगा
मैं सेशन ले रही हूँ, 6:30 बज गई है, अब से मत बोलो कुछ भी।
सबसे पहले को मान भी बना के खिलाती बीच लोग बनाए होते थे
खिलाड़ो है।
सही तरीके से वो बना के खिलाई होते साथी में पेपर लगी
मैं सेशन ले रही हूँ, थान जो
मैसेज
बोलना है
करता
खुद से बोल दो।
मैसेज करते
मम्मी एक टाइम हो गया लेने को।
मैसेज तो कर सके ना
नहीं कौन कर सकूं, मैं पढ़ रही हूँ ना, अभी मन बोलना है।
बीच में मौका मिले तो कर दे ही मैसेज ठीक है
ठीक है।
बीच में मिल रहा है देखो
नहीं कौन मिल रहा है।
बीच में मिल रहा है ये तो सुबह लिया है याद रखिए तू जाएगी मंदिर
नहीं।
तो इसके बाद में जैसे
दिन बोल दिया ना, बजा के आज से।
तो बा जैसी तो वो भी रहा काम
मम्मी मन थे लेने दो ना अब देख बोलो
तो
लेने के
जैसी
टाइम पे
जैसी जो तेरा काम आसी बा जैसी जो भी काम आसी फिर जे तेरो थोड़ी होती सी बोल उसके बाद उठ गई दर्शन से के हुआ यार लोग खराब हुआ है बहुत से गाय रोटी भी ले गई गाय रोटी भी ले गई
देख शू कितनी बच्ची अब थे मन अगर बोलना ही नहीं दे शू तो मैं स्टार्ट किया कर शू Third chapter, Be Love in Action. Firstly, quickly revise what we have learned from the first two chapters. The first chapter, that is, a relationship is a connection between two souls. We have taken this number that we will keep taking our thoughts for others in our relationship to make it beautiful and keep the flow of love intact in our thoughts, words, and deeds. From the second chapter, Thought, Words, Actions are my creation, we have taken self responsibility that whatever we are doing, our thoughts, words, and actions are our inner creation, our own creation. We are not in an automatic mode and we are not blaming others. By taking responsibility, we are taking our power back. So let us start the third chapter. Suresh Oberoi says, I'm reminded of a couplet that fits in with our discussion. इंद्र भर हम यही गलती करते रहे धूल थी चेहरे पर आईना पूछते रहे. It means I made a mistake all my life. There was dust on my face, but I kept wiping the mirror. Imagine the scenario. There was dust on our face and we were wiping the mirror mistakenly, thinking that the mirror is dirty. What does this mirror signify? This mirror signifies the external situations which we are trying to correct, whereas the dirt is on our face. That is our thoughts, words, actions. When we keep them clean, pure, then everything will start working in our favor. There was dust on our mind because we were unaware. We were in the unaware mode. That's why there was dust on our mind. If there is too much dust, we can't see. When there is too much dust, we can't see that we are in the unaware mode. And why we can't see? Because we kept blaming others. Blaming others means depleting our own energy, our own power. This is what we have learned from the second chapter. By blaming, we keep depleting our own energy, and then when we repeat this pattern, we get depleted further. We justify this action, and then blaming becomes our habit. Each time we allowed situations and others to overpower our state of mind. Blaming each time had overpowered situations and others and made ourselves weak. So it said that when we blame, we give away our power. To take our power back, we need to stop blaming. Feel is not visible. Being visible now. So again, I hope the screen is on is visible. When there is too much dust, we can't see because we kept blaming others, and with blaming, we were depleting our own soul power, and with repetition of blaming others, blaming became our habit. As you can be physically strong, you can be mentally strong. Here's a beautiful example to stay and explain that if we are sitting comfortably in a chair and someone comes and shakes it, if we are more powerful than the person shaking the chair, we will sit stably there. But if that person is more powerful, then he will throw us to the ground. Uh, Sitting stable symbolizes here that we are emotionally strong. When we are emotionally strong and they shake from people and situation, they never create any problem to us when we are emotionally strong. I got in Here's Suresh Oberoi gave an example of, of a staff member when he brings him black tea in the morning and forgets to get milk. He is saying that angry with a member of my staff because he gave me black tea. Then Sister Shivani is correcting and saying whenever we say I did this because of them, we weaken further. So we should never justify our wrong acts because it makes us weak. It means we are not in control of ourselves. Does it mean that the whole world is controlling me? It doesn't mean that the whole world is controlling you. It means that you are not in control of yourself. First, we need to become in control of ourselves. We are not living naturally, which is why we are looking for peace, happiness, love outside. We are not living naturally because our natural state of being is full of peace, love, and happiness. And when we are not living naturally, we are seeking it outside. Like we seek peace from temples and churches, happiness from things, love from people. We keep seeking. But being love means to be in our original state, not seek any emotion from outside. Looking for them outside because we are unable to experience them within. We are looking for them outside because we are experience them within. As said, we are full of our soul is full of these original qualities, but we are not experiencing them. That's why we keep on looking for them outside. These peace, respect, happiness, these are all our property. The ingredients we use often are typically placed in front rows, the rest are pushed behind. Here, example of a kitchen shelf is given. Those ingredients which we use frequently, those spices that we keep on the front rows, and those which we use infrequently, we keep them on back rows. Similarly, we have both sets of ingredients like peace, love, happiness, the original qualities, and also those acquired natures like anger, criticism, blame, judging others, etc. When we keep using anger, criticism, blame, judgmental thoughts, then those those are placed in different rows. And when we use peace, love, and happiness throughout our day, then these are in different rows. So we automatically use these set of sanskars. So these ingredients got shifted to the front row while peace, love, happiness, the original qualities of the soul were pushed behind. So when we went to the market to buy them, does this happen often? Like if we forget we have certain set of spices or ingredients in our kitchen, we forget them, then we go to a market to buy them. Similarly, when we forget that peace, love, and happiness are already present inside us, then we keep seeking them outside. Doesn't this happen often? Yes, it happens many times. We think when we get these from outside, we'll experience them, but being loved means to stay in the original quality of the soul. When we are not experiencing them inside, we think that we can get them from outside, like from temple saints or other people, and we can experience them. But being loved means to stay in the original quality of the soul. And what are the original qualities of the soul? I told you in the first chapter: purity, power, peace, love, happiness, blessings, wisdom. So being love is same as I am love. When if being refers to the soul and love is its original quality, how should we be behold it? We will be love in action if we remember that we are all souls full of love. Then we will be love in action. It has two meanings: to be loved, and second, beings. That is, the soul's nature is love. So every morning we must remind ourselves that we have both the sets of sanskars, and we can decide what sanskars we will use frequently. You can use one of your original qualities, such as love. You will be in control of the situation. Then the situation will not overpower your state of mind. When we use our original qualities, then we will be in control of the situation in our life. Whatever the situation will be, but we will be in control of the situation, and that situation will never overpower our state of mind. The morning time and the time just before sleeping is best to remind ourselves of our original beautiful qualities. So, if we are beings of love and bliss, why don't we stay like that all the time? This might be the question occurring in most of our minds. Why don't we stay like that all the time if we are full of love and bliss? We fall ill only because we do not take care of ourselves. When we do not take care of ourselves, then illness and disease comes. Similarly, when we do not take care of ourselves, like using our original qualities, then we uh, s- then we stop experiencing those qualities inside. It does not matter if we didn't have an opportunity to to learn something earlier. We can learn things today because we have the bottles of both the ingredients and sanskars with us. Suresh Oberoi is saying that from childhood we have learned that that we should always we cannot set things right without using complaint and punishment. But we have to change the conditioning now. It does not matter if we didn't have an opportunity to learn something earlier. We can learn things today because we have both the ingredients or sanskars with us. Even in films, we see that the protagonist becomes a hero only when he follows the policy of an eye for an eye. The whole world believes in it. Does it mean that everyone has forgotten their original qualities? Suresh Uberoi is asking this, that the whole world believes in an eye for an eye. What does it mean? That everyone has forgotten their original qualities? So, Sister Shivani is reminding him, let us not talk about other people. Let us not talk about other people. We will just focus on ourselves. Keep the focus on ourselves. Like we have learned from the chapter, from previous chapter, a good actor focuses on his role. It's time to change. I like the phrase, it's time to change our thinking. In my previous question, I was trying to blame the world for my state. So Suresh Oberoi is accepting that in his previous question, he was trying to blame the world. If someone is unable to change a harmful habit despite suffering its consequences, it means the soul is very weak. This line is so deep. We can If someone is unable to change a harmful habit despite suffering its consequences, what is our harmful habit and what are the consequences we are facing? Our harmful habit is using anger, judgment, criticism, and what are the consequences that we are facing? The consequences that we are facing is the stress, sadness, even trivial scenarios affect us so much and we react. These are the consequences. So, if someone is unable to change a harmful habit despite suffering its consequences, we all have suffered those consequences of stress, sadness, and reaction. So, it's time to change. It's time to change our harmful habit of using anger, criticism, judgment, and other negative thoughts. If we are unable to do so, it means the soul is very weak. It's time to change, or do I continue the same way? We all need to ask ourselves, is it time to change or do I continue the same way? This is the need of the hour. It has become so sensitive that even the slightest stimulus can disturb it. Our being has become so sensitive by using those ingredients of anger, criticism, judgment. It's a matter of choice at every step. Here, a very beautiful example is given where the episode was shooting for this chapter, for this book. Uh, There's another relatable example with Suresh Uberoi sir is given. The owner of this area where we are shooting told me that if I drove around here in the evening, I should not honk or switch on the headlights as the locals would get offended. Instead, he said I should stop the car and politely ask them to give way and they would let me go. Just look at the two instances. The two instances are firstly, uh, once my driver stopped at the airport for a few seconds because he wanted to confirm an address. The driver behind us did not stop honking for the entire duration. This means that we have become so impatient these days. Even the slightest stimulus can disturb us. And the second very beautiful example shows us that we cannot honk here and need to request permission to pass. We accept it and become willing to do it. It's a matter of choice at every step. So here, the complete different behaviors are shown, and we can do it. So Resha is saying we can do it. Sister Shivani is saying yes, congratulations for saying this. The first step to change is to know that we can do it. So all of us have certain harmful habits or nature. First step to change is to know that we can do it. We can make the change. That is the first step. Just like it is illegal to throw trash on streets, so we do not do it. Because we tell ourselves that it is not allowed. Because we tell ourselves that it is not allowed, similarly, we can tell ourselves that anger and irritation are not allowed in our interactions. So we can use this also in our interactions. We will not use anger and irritation. Anger and irritation not allowed. Yes, and the mind accepts what we tell it. To say that we can't convince our mind is a mere excuse. Suresh is saying this that we that the mind accepts what we tell it. So if we will tell that anger and irritation not allowed in our interaction, then it will obey because we are the master of our mind. And if we say that we can't convince our mind, it's a mere excuse. With what are the reasons of this? There are three reasons. We think someone else is responsible for our anger. And we then for blaming others is that we are not aware that the emotion of anger is our own creation. So first reason is we are blaming others for our anger. And second, that the anger is our creation. We are not accepting it. And the third, we justify our action. We keep justifying our action by saying that he has done this, so I must be angry with him. So, what are the results of doing this? First result is uneasiness in our mind, and we become sad. When we are angry, we all become uneasy and we become sad. We keep seeking love and happiness from others because When we are angry, we block our own flow of love and happiness, so we keep seeking that outside. Second result of anger is our physical health is affected. Health gets affected, and the third reason and most important effect is on our relationships. The relationships are so weak these days because we get angry. Today, let us ask ourselves if all this is okay for us. Let us look at these results and ask ourselves if all this is okay for us. Can we do so through meditation? Sure. Let us do a small meditation. Let me look at myself, the soul. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and experience. Let me look at myself, the soul. In every scene, the situation comes from outside. But my response to it is my choice. My own state is my choice and creation. From today, I will stay in the consciousness that I am a powerful soul. No person or situation can shake me off my state of no person or situation can shake me off my state of peace. I am a powerful being. Today, I will keep attention on myself. I look at myself in traffic, at work, with family. There will be unpleasant situations, but I will stay stable. Nobody can shake me. My original qualities are peace, love, happiness. My original qualities are peace, love, happiness. Whatever be the situation, I use these three ingredients in all scenes. Shanti. But just for being love, every time we blame people for our reaction, we are reaffirming that we are weaker than the other person. By blaming, we weaken ourselves. When we lose control over our stable state of mind, we shift from our original quality of peace. Our original qualities of peace, love, happiness are not being used repeatedly in action, and hence we forget that they are our own sanskars. Then we start looking for peace in silent places, happiness in objects and achievements, and seek love from people. We need to make a conscious choice of responding through our original sanskars instead of reacting through our habitual negative sanskars. We need to make a conscious choice of responding to our original sanskar. Use ingredients of peace, love, happiness often, and it's time to change. We all know that. So we have taken a homework from this chapter to use the qualities of peace, love, happiness in our interaction, in our life. We will create such kind of thoughts. Thank you so much. We have completed three chapters summary. We will move to the fourth chapter and like that. Thank you so much.